Hello, Collective. Welcome back to Infinite Light and Love 888. It is good to have you here. I am feeling very energetic today. A lot of messages coming through, so let's get straight into it. I was given a message here for Gemini season. So, happy birthday to all my fellow Geminis. We've been in this energy for a little bit now, and we have 18 days left of Gemini season. And this feels like it's an important time of preparation. And the message that I received is a month of decisions, 55 on the timer. A month of decisions and preparation. And they were saying a focus of balance. So as you go through making these decisions, it's using a focus of balance. What brings balance to my life? That is going to be your biggest asset for your decision making. And I asked, so what will help the collective? What will help bring balance? And I just looked up and saw 131 on the timer. I just feel like we're going to see a lot of 11s and 3s out here. I don't know. That's just what came up. And so I rolled the astro dice, and we have first house, Neptune, and Scorpio. And the basic overall message that came from that is this first house, so focusing on your own self-awareness, and with Neptune, using your imagination. So your imagination, meditation, going beyond what you think is possible. Allow your imagination to open at this time as you are making decisions with the focus of what brings balance to my life. And with Scorpio, that just felt like such a strong water energy, which we're leading into a water energy. So, and this is about preparation. So the decisions that we make now will soon be affecting us in Cancer season as we move into Cancer and Lionsgate energy. And this feels like a very important time of self-reflection. And when I wrote that down, I was envisioning like looking in a pool of water. So perhaps if you have water nearby, that would be helpful. Using a sacred bowl, perhaps scrying. If you do not have that, I am feeling like staring in the mirror. Oh my gosh, have you ever done the self-reflection practice of staring at yourself in a mirror for 2 minutes? Powerful. Absolutely powerful. For 2 minutes, set a timer. And then when you're finished, write down what emotions came up. What were you comfortable with? What were you uncomfortable with? Did you start out comfortable and then go to uncomfortable? Or did you start out uncomfortable and go to comfortable? Just awareness of you in that moment. 432 on the timer. 432, going down, like counting down, getting down to the core of who you are. It's a powerful meditation technique, personal development technique. I encourage you highly to try that out if you haven't. So The other message that I got is, oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that energy. How can you give love and bring love to the table? Not sure what that exactly means for everyone. It definitely feels like a time of unconditional love. So whatever situation you may be thinking of at this moment when I mentioned that, how can you give love and bring love to the table? And remember, I'm just hearing, remember, giving someone love or bringing love to the table is not always giving in to their wants, needs, and desires. So unconditional love could look like, I hear you, I see what you're saying, and I'm not aligned with that, or I don't believe it's in the highest interest of all to do that. So there might be a little bit of tough love coming up. That brings me to Saturn and Aries. Scorpio. It might take a little bit of tough love to get you where you need to be, or to get someone else to see. So let's get into this. Thank you. Culling in spirit. Beautiful girl, you will do amazing things today. Know that. What's the overall energy here for Gemini season? What does the collective need to know? Just a reminder, take what resonates for you. This message is not for everyone out there, and you are a powerful human being. 747 on the timer. You are a powerful human being with a beautiful conscious mind. Use it. Use your intuition, your head and your heart collectively. Overall energy here. The sustainer. This kind of feels to me like attempting to control and keep everything in a nice little neat box. You know, let's get this all formed and shaped just perfectly. Put it right here in this little container where it goes. And that is not at all what's going to assist you, because it was Neptune, first house, and Scorpio. It's that go with the flow energy. It's that using your imagination outside the box. So that could definitely bring a challenge. Bottom of the deck, the fault line. You're crossing a barrier. Something's breaking open. I'm also have that energy of like the threshold, like you're stepping over. Oh, thank you. This is like the lines outside the box, stepping over them. I'm hearing, don't be afraid to crack it wide open beyond the boundaries. So what is this? It's being shaped. For the collective, what is being shaped? What is this about? I feel like your mind, your spiritual connection, spirituality, higher consciousness. All right, what do we have here? The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. What's being shaped is everything you want. They're just drawing my attention to the numbers, which equals 11. Oh my gosh, it was just 11 on the timer. Wow. Okay, wow. That was wild. That was cool. Thank you. You know what? When I saw that, okay, so I'm just realizing here. I read that as the Empress being card 2. And then when I went to turn it around again, I thought, wait, that's not the Empress, that's the Emperor. Hold up here. What does this mean? There's something about those boundaries being broken. It's like it's like that Empress energy wants to come out and possibly feels restricted. A month of decisions and preparation. Going with the flow. Okay, we're going to keep going. So actually these numbers all total 6, which is the month of June in Gemini. It's feeling something strongly about divine guidance in Gemini season. They definitely wanted to point out the number 11 for some reason. Gemini season. What is the collective stepping into? What do we need to be aware of? Help bring clarity here. Peace. Stepping into peace. From back here, I'm seeing this as a big crystal ball, that reflection you're looking in. And there's the water, a reflection of yourself. Do you appear to others the way you believe you appear to them? What's the difference? What you think you portray to others and what they actually see. That might be another great journal prompt, is just ask your friends, in truth, Like, what are my top 3 strengths and weaknesses? Something like that. Gaining insight about yourself. And I'm also hearing, ensure that if you choose to do such a thing, that you are speaking to those who are awake. That is going to show that unconditional love and bring that forward for you. Or maybe even, what do you see as one of my strongest or best traits? What do you see as my greatest weakness? And then your overall impression of me. That would be a great way to state it. And getting insight from different people. It's just definitely something about use your intuition on who to ask that question to. Definitely, it feels like someone that would not take advantage of you. Because that's pretty vulnerable to ask someone else their opinion. What do you think about me? Truly. Right? I mean, that takes a lot of courage and strength because it is a very vulnerable moment. So someone who respects your vulnerability. New World on the bottom, card 3. That does feel like that Empress energy. The New World. Underneath it is card number 23 and choice. You're choosing your new world. How are you going to structure it? And the Fool on the bottom. You are choosing your new world and what you're stepping into. You are the shaper of your life. As you create, think outside the box. And look, oh my gosh, I set those side by side. This circle, this is what you're shaping, you're creating. This beauty and peace. You are truly the master of your future. The future is in your hands. So, okay, this is bringing me to the Magician card. You're the creator. Wait, what happened here? You are the creator. So who knows better than you what you want in the future? And if you're unsure, that's when you start gathering this information so that you have a better view of how you project yourself into the world so that you can create what you want. Understanding yourself. What does the collective need to know here about what they're shaping, this new world, this peace? What do you want to tell the collective about that? Five of Cups. That self-reflection. What's going to help bring you peace is knowing what does not bring you peace. Big time of duality. Knowing yourself better. What upsets you? What makes you happy? I'm seeing a paper with a line across and one down the middle, and what you don't want, what you do want. What I like about myself, what I don't like about myself. Like, in a lot of different questions that you're pondering, you can use this tea table, is what I'm just heard. Interesting, because they also said, how can you give love and bring love to the table? Table, something about stability seems very important. Well, and we have the Emperor out here. What's going to bring peace and stability to your life? Peace and stability is that fulfillment, that self-stability. Ace of Cups fell out. How can you give love and bring love to the table? What's the challenge here for the collective, please? What's the challenge? Getting a lot of tingling sensations on my head. 5 of Pentacles is on the bottom. For the challenge. Maybe opening up to that inner knowledge within of self-reflection. Maybe doing that work has been challenging for you, or you don't know how. That's what you're opening up to. I mean, if you haven't been trying it, it wouldn't be a challenge, right? Seeing your own self the way others may perceive you can be very challenging. It's like, don't let it get you down, let it fuel you to shift. Now, these next 3 cards, they all came out sideways, facing the same direction. Interesting, the horses here are 2 horses headed in the same direction, which is the 3 of Wands here, right? Yeah, or 3 of Cups, sorry. Which is joy, happiness. It looks like a lot of, I'm hearing that song, Fire on the Water. Scorpio, fire on the water. So heading into this big Leo energy. Fire on the water. What do you want to say about that? 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. This 3 of Cups, I feel I'm picturing the 3 of Cups from the Light Seers deck. And that always makes me think of like North Star, what you've wished on, what you're manifesting, what you wished for, and it's being collectively, creatively put together for you. And that feels like you're about ready to receive it. I have tingles all over my whole body. This energy, okay, hold on. I felt like something just went deep. And it definitely feels like it's walking towards you. It's like, you cast this wish to the stars, to the heavens. This just feels like putting it out there, casting it out there. And now it's coming back to you. How can you give love and bring love to the table? This is the challenge. This is the challenge. Hold on here. The challenge is receiving what you wished for. Oh, okay. All right. The challenge is maintaining your hopefulness, that fire on the water, maintaining your emotions through the time period that you cast it out and it comes to you. That's the challenge. You may feel like you've been forgotten, out in the cold, lost, wandering. You're not. I'm seeing the Light Seers card, the Devil card, where it looks like a puppet. Like it's being orchestrated. So the challenge is keep your head up. Keeping your head up as you are waiting. They're still shaping. They're still creating what you shaped. They're turning it into a ball of from a ball of clay into this. Water under the bridge. Allow the emotions to flow. You created a bridge for the purpose to cross. So let it flow. And the water, as it flows, it's always new, right? Every second it's new because it's moving and flowing. And that's a still water, but it's full of light. It has rainbow colors. It's bright. So it might be moving slowly. However, that doesn't mean it's not coming. Keep your head up. Okay. Whew. I feel like I gotta clear the energy again. Something went deep. Maybe you're just coming back up to the surface. What's the overall outcome here for the collective? The Six of Cups. Overall outcome is that you're going to receive something that you've been wanting for a long time. It may have been held. It's like it's so grand, it took a little bit longer to build. Because they've heard all these wishes all along. Maybe you've added to that wish or altered it or shifted it. So therefore, in return, they're like, well, I want to give them what they want. That's what they asked for, so it's worth the wait. And I haven't used this deck, but I'm just seeing Orion is on the top of the deck. The holder, the star nursery, that sacred space holder, and the birth of new stars. What else do you want to tell the collective about this outcome? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. That's confidently knowing that what you are hoping, wishing, and desiring is coming towards you. Love. Loving yourself, loving others, allowing love to come to you. Confidence in that. You sent up the wish, and you know in your heart, you feel this. This is confirmation for someone for sure. 32:33 on the timer. We have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is like the power of your own mind to create this new future for yourself. At peace, that's that calm. This feels very calm to me. It also feels like you have wanted this peace and calm for a long time, and maybe you've had it, maybe you've received it. But get ready. Because it's about to be create time. You can only sustain peace and calm for so long. So how can you bring peace into the future full of creation, which can sometimes feel a little chaotic? That's what you're becoming enlightened about here. Because it does take a little bit of fire energy to create what you want. A time of decisions. There may be a lot coming at you all at once, and you're going to have to discern, okay, as this all comes on in, Is this aligned on my path of where I'm going now? I'm seeing a lot of shifting. Zigzagging. Does that work? Nope. Okay, go this way. Oh, nope, go back this way. You may have a time period where you feel you're dodging bullets. It may not be a straight line to success. Oh. I have had a lot of nose itching when I'm channeling. And remember that some of those shifts and changes that you make are because you are dodging bullets. Remember that. When you flow into Cancer season, which is more about these emotions, remember, like, it's a focus that rejection is protection, or that didn't work out because it just wasn't aligned with where I'm going now. Accepting that and redirect your focus quickly. Don't get caught up in the emotions of it. June is preparing you, it feels like, for a possible big emotional time. But when you stay focused on the goal and that determination, that Scorpio energy of focused on what I want, your goals, your dreams, your big picture, when you're focused there and you use your assertiveness and courage and strength to go after what you want, it's easier to allow the emotions to flow by and be like, okay, well, that didn't work for a reason, so here we go. Something like that is what's coming to my mind. What do you want to tell the collective here? What is the advice for the collective? Gemini season. What is the advice for Gemini season for the collective? You know, it's so interesting because there's something about patience or peace, because this whole energy, the reading started out kind of like fast, and it hit a point where it slowed. Okay, bottom of the deck, good news, final resolution. You can screenshot that. I'm not going to read this entire card. I'm going to look at the others that actually came out. First one out is regain your balance. Wow. Yes. Gemini season. All these decisions coming back into balance because you know yourself. Gemini season is helping bring you back into balance. That's that duality. This is good for me, this is not. What do I like? What do I don't like? What do I want in love? What do I don't want in love? It's a time to reflect on duality, self-reflection, and understand yourself better. You're casting all your light on one side, leaving the other in the shadow. Shift your focus now to illuminate the neglected areas, or imbalance will cause unnecessary troubles. Yes, that's that tea table. I don't even know if that's what you call it, but that's what they told me. 4004 on the timer. Deep connection. Just the image on this card. It feels so beautiful, so warm. This is like basking in the Leo energy. The warmth and the strength and that's that peace. This feels so peaceful. Like being in your mother's arms, when you were little, or being nurtured, being cared for. Just being around someone. They bring out your light. Oh my gosh. Being around someone. How can I give love and bring love to the table? You have so much love to give. Wanting to share that with someone or something, in whatever aspect of your life that you just want to feel comfy, cozy in. A new supportive relationship is approaching. It could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance. Whether it's someone new or the deepening of an existing bond, open your heart to embrace this connection. Yes. And then these two came out together. This is honor yourself and cunning. I feel like that comes back to that, what I was talking about, tough love. Are people respecting you? You knowing what you want. Honor the effort you've put. Honor the effort you've put in. Goodness. Okay. Why are words so hard right now? Honor the effort that you've put in to reach your current height. Instead of solely focusing on what lies ahead, don't overlook your achievements. Be a proud king. For every success lies a multitude of persistence and effort behind it. I was just reminded of this card. So I was looking at all this, of how good it feels to be the little one here. But this, what can I bring to the table? How good does it feel to be the mama bear, the teacher, that's your strengths. Seeing it from a new perspective. Seeing your strengths from a new perspective. Because the more you know yourself, and the more you know what you're willing to bring to the table or not, it kind of slices through anyone coming forward with a cunning attitude. And you're like, nah, okay, that just doesn't work for me. Like you cut it. You're being called to disguise yourself skillfully, like a fox hiding its true intentions in plain sight. The fox's cunning lies in its soft exterior, while plotting in the shadows. Use careful tactics to keep your actions unnoticed. This feels like that introverted, like I said about Scorpio, that you may need to keep to yourself. Keep to yourself as you do this self-reflection time period, you don't just go shout to the world, hey Facebook, all 500 friends. I'd like to know more about myself. What do you think about me? No. This is a tight circle. This is protecting something about your dream. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. In this self-reflection. Wow, this really does feel powerful. Is there a fear here? It feels like such a big energy that it's like kind of hard to move through. What is the guidance for the collective here to close out this reading? Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. That's too much. That's overwhelming. That does not bring me peace. Let's try it again. That's the zigzag. Ooh. And there's been a lot of zigzag in this message. Thinking it was an emperor, or thinking it was an empress, but it was the emperor, and then say one thing, and then, oh wait, that wasn't right. Come back to center. Okay, now what is this message? What did I learn from that? There's something there. New beginnings, progress, and starting over. Wow. Okay. That is a zigzag for sure. You're ready to start a new chapter in your life. Be open to meeting new people. Card number 919, or angel number 919. Angel number 678, progress. You are making progress and advancement toward your goals. Stay focused and committed to your journey, knowing that success is within reach. And as I was shuffling this, I was thinking, does this reading even make sense? Like, should I even post this? And then these cards came out. And I feel like that might be the fear, because I said, is there a fear here? And you may feel like you're not doing the right thing. But what I'm hearing is taking a step is the right thing. Just moving forward, you can always shift. Starting over, you're presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Well, that pretty well confirms what I just said prior. Angel number 210. You're allowed to start over. And look at this. Like, talk about zigzag. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like you start a direction, you make some progress, and then you start over. It's okay. You may feel like you've started something several times, but they're saying it's okay. Completion will happen. Wow. 999. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. All right, collective, that is your message for Gemini season. I wish you all well with this. I wish you happy discernment. Have fun exploring yourself and what you want. Like, really embrace this journey, because it can be a wonderful time. And when we do dig into the shadows, sometimes it does get a little bit deep. And also know that it brings you one step closer to what you truly want in the future. So I wish you the best of luck. I'd love to hear about your journey. Until next time, go out there and lead with love.